Welcome to this episode of Beyond the Mind, the podcast where we explore transformative practices for body, mind, and spirit. I am Akshat Khandelwal, and today's topic is one that resonates with all of us, literally. We are diving deep into the role of sound in awakening meditation with mantras and vibrations. Sound is powerful. It has the ability to heal, to transform, and to bring us into higher states of consciousness. Today, we'll explore how sound is used in meditation, focusing on mantras and vibrations. We will delve into ancient wisdom, scientific research, and real world experience. So let's get started. When we think of meditation, we often think of stillness, silence, or perhaps a guided practice. But sound, particularly the use of mantras and vibrations, plays a pivotal role in certain meditation traditions. Let's begin with understanding what sound is in the context of meditation. The ancient yogic texts, such as Vedas, describe sound as one of the fundamental building blocks of universe. The philosopher Swami Vivekananda once said, "Each soul is a circle whose circumference is nowhere, but whose center is in one point. All vibrations set the soul in motion, and it acts." Here, Vivekananda hints at the idea that sound, as vibration, activates the soul. Sound vibrations are not just external, what we hear with our ears, but also internal, resonating within our very being. Fast forward to modern science, and we find that this concept of vibration holds weight. Dr. Mitchell Gaynor, an oncologist and a pioneer in sound healing, noted sound can redress imbalances on every level of physiological functioning and can play a positive role in treatment of virtually any medical disorder. The idea that sound has healing powers has been recognized by both spiritual and traditional and modern medicine. Mantras, in particular, are a powerful tool in harnessing the transformative power of sound and meditation. So, what exactly is a mantra? Derived from Sanskrit words manas, meaning mind, and tra, meaning instrument or tool. A mantra is essentially an instrument of the mind. It's a word or sound that's repeated either out loud or internally to help focus the mind during meditation. Many of you have probably heard the mantra Om used in yoga classes and meditation practices. But why is it so significant? In Hindu and Buddhist tradition, Om is considered the primordial sound, the vibration of which the entire universe is said to have sprung. The Mandukya Upanishad, one of the key texts of Vedanta philosophy, states Om is an imperishable word. Om is the universe, and this is the exposition of Om, the past, the present, and the future. All that was, all that is, and all that will be is Om. When we chant Om, we are not just making a sound, we are tapping into the primal vibration that underlies all existence. The vibration of this sound resonate within the body and aligning us with the frequency of the universe. There are also other mantras such as Gayatri Mantra or Mahamrityunjaya Mantra, each with its own unique vibration and purpose. The Gayatri Mantra is chanted for enlightenment, while the Mahamrityunjaya Mantra is used for healing and overcoming obstacles. The rhythmic repetition of these mantras has the ability to still the mind, which is the ultimate goal of meditation. As yogi and meditation teacher, Sadhguru explained the power of mantra is in its repetition. When you repeat a mantra, it becomes like a hammer hitting the same spot in your consciousness over and over again. Eventually, it creates an opening. Alongside mantras, vibrations are key to sound-based meditation. Every sound creates a vibration, and these vibrations have an effect not just on our mental state but on our physical body as well. There is a fascinating study from National Institute of Health that found that when Tibetan monks chant mantras, their brain waves shift into a state known as gamma synchronization. This is a state of heightened mental clarity and enhanced awareness. What's happening here is that vibrations from their chanting are affecting their brain waves, aligning them with higher states of consciousness. But it's not just the brain that's affected. Sound waves can also influence the physical body. A more grounded example is the effect of singing bowl, which many of you may have heard in sound healing sessions. When the rim of the bowl is struck or rubbed, it produces a harmonic frequency that vibrates through the air. These vibrations are said to synchronize the body cells and promote healing. Dr. David Simon, co-founder of the Chopra Center, said, "The body is held together by sound. The presence of disease that indicates some sounds have gone out of tune. Sound healing brings these areas back into harmony." This idea brings us back to the ancient belief that our bodies are made up of vibration. When we use mantras or engage in healing vibrations, we are literally retuning our bodies to their natural frequency, restoring balance and harmony. Now, I want to share a story that illustrates the power of sound in meditation. A friend of mine had always struggled with traditional silent medical practices. Her mind would wander and she couldn't find that sense of peace that others spoke about. Then she was introduced to chanting the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, a Tibetan Buddhist mantra for compassion. She described the experience as life changing. She told me for the first time I felt like I was meditating with my entire being, not just my mind. The sound of mantra filled my body, and I felt connected to something much larger than myself. This story highlights how sound can become an entryway into deeper states of awareness. For those who find silent meditation challenging, mantra meditation or sound based practices can be a great alternative. Personally, I invite you to experiment with sound on your own meditation practice. Try chanting a simple mantra like Om or listening to a recording of Tibetan singing bowls. Pay attention on how the vibrations affect your state of mind and body. Before we wrap up, let's talk about some practical ways you can incorporate sound and vibration into your own meditation practice. Start with Om. This one is the simplest mantra to begin with. As you chant Om, feel the vibration resonate in your chest and throat. This can be a great starting point for tuning into the power of Om. Use a mala. Mala is a string of beads used to count repetitions of mantras. It helps keep you focused and ensures you stay consistent with your chanting. Experiment with sound bath. If you haven't tried a sound bath, I highly recommend it. These are meditative practices experiences where you are immersed in a sound of gongs, singing bowls, and chimes. The vibrations are deeply relaxing and healing. Incorporate binaural beats or solfeggio frequencies in your meditation. These are specific frequencies that can help induce deeper states of relaxation or focus. You can find plenty of recordings online that use these tones to enhance your meditation. One of such tones can be heard in background of this podcast. Find your own mantras. Every mantra has its own vibration, so it's important to find one that resonates with you personally. You don't need to stick with traditional ones. Experiment until you find a sound that feels right for you. As we have explored today, sound is a powerful tool in meditation, whether through chanting mantras or attuning yourself to healing vibrations. Sound can help deepen your practice and awaken your consciousness. It's a beautiful reminder that meditation is not just about quieting the mind, but also about harmonizing the body and soul with the vibrations of the universe. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you will take some time of what we have discussed into your own practice. Remember to stay curious and stay present, and most of all, stay awakened. Until next time, keep listening to the sound that guides your soul.